Hi, Jessie Nebulous here. Welcome to the channel. Today we're checking out the pilot of Xena, Warrior Princess. This is a show that I know very little about other than what is in the title, which is that she's a warrior princess. I know it's what she looks like. I have seen her and the blonde woman side by side in like screenshots before, so I do believe she has a sidekick, companion type of person that goes along with her on her adventures. I do think that Xena is a spin-off of Conan the Barbarian, and I do believe I saw the Conan movies when I was a kid. They're the ones with Arnold Schwarzenegger, I believe, some of his earlier movies. And I do believe I saw that, but I also love to play the Conan game. There's a game called Conan Exiles. I love that. So I think it takes place in a similar universe. So that's all I know of, like, the backstory, really. I don't know anything in regards to plot and specifics. I have never seen a single episode. The only other thing that I know of this show is that the two characters, the Xena and her female companion, they're kind of like gay icons to some extent. So I don't believe, just based on the time period, that there's anything explicitly shown in their relationship that they're together. But I'm guessing it's coded in such a way that you kind of can pick up on it. But I would just be very surprised if it were actually part of the show that they're a couple, because just the times. So it's likely that they will have moments where they, that you could ship them, essentially. And so they're kind of like a lesbian icon. So that's all I know. And I only really know that just because of like memes and things I've seen over the years. That's something that I picked up on. So nobody's ever said it to me. So I could be wrong about that, but that's kind of what I picked up on. And that's pretty much all I know about the show. And it did win a poll. I put it to my subscribers if they wanted me to check out this, Charmed, or Sabrina, the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, which I actually watched the pilot of the other day. I really liked it. Hopefully you guys will too, because I like to follow up on that. And speaking of following up, I am not promising that we will do the entire series of Xena. It will depend on whether or not I enjoy it, and also whether or not you guys show up for the pilot reaction. Because I don't want to make any sort of commitment to following up with the series if there's just no viewership. I have kind of made that mistake in the past with, like, Supernatural. Unfortunately, people just never really were interested in the series, which is too bad, because I love the show, think it's great, but it's just not something that people on YouTube are wanting from me, which, happens. Sometimes there's just not a particular interest in a series, and you just gotta accept it and move on and do something else. And that's what we're trying here. So Xena's going to be the one that we check out as well, clearly, since we're doing the video now. But we will also probably check out Charmed sometime in the future. Until we find a series that really fits the Wednesday upload schedule, we'll probably do a series of one-offs of the pilot episodes of different series until we find something that kind of fits in for Wednesday. That's what I'm thinking currently. And if it's this, that would be awesome, because I've heard that, the show was really kind of ahead of its time in a lot of ways, simply because it was, fronted by a very strong female character, as they say. Kind of don't like that phrase so much, it's a little but yeah, it was, a lot of strong women in it, which is something that I really can embrace, and I'm hoping to enjoy it. And there's no way to know unless we just get into it. So please, if you enjoyed the video, leave me a like or a comment. If you want to see more, you can subscribe, and, just to let me know that you want to see more, so we can follow up with this if you guys are into it. So, yeah. Otherwise, you can check out the Patreon, where you can get the full reaction and get it quite a bit early. Or you can check out the membership plan here on YouTube if you want to get early access to the edited videos. Often quite early. I think I'm about 2 to 3 weeks ahead at this point that the members can watch. I'm trying to get all of my videos in order and everything, because I am coming back from a hiatus, so getting the content back up on the Patreon and all of that stuff is something that I'm currently working on, but I'm pretty much there. I've got most of my uploads in order, and I am getting more room so that I can record more, which is what we're doing now. Alright, I'm babbling. Let's just get into the show. Okay, We're starting with some interesting music. It's got kind of an Eastern feel to the music. Will this be Xena or will it be someone else? Yes, that would be her. Hello, Xena. Let's find out what you're all about. Fighting is what she's about, apparently. She's good at it, it looks like. I am cracking up a little bit at the armor, just being so sexualized. It's like it covers nothing. It serves no purpose. Looks cool, though.
You got any food you could spare?
Oh,
Where are your parents?
they're dead.
The other side. They were killed by Xena, the warrior princess.
Well then. Oh. I'm kind of picking up that she regrets some of her past already. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And I do think that the episode's called Since the Past. I try not to read episode titles so much because a lot of times they give away stuff that generally you don't want given away. They kind of spoil some things. Yeah. Looks like we've got slavers, maybe? Because it does look like they're abducting people. You have interesting hair, sir.
We can hack you all into little pieces and take the girls anyway.
Ah, he thinks he's a comedian.
Take me. Let the others go.
Why don't they want her?
We'll take you and anybody else we want. Never too early to start training a slave girl.
Oh, let's not. Yeah.
This village makes tough women. We'll take care of this one.
Yep. Alright. And she grabs the spear. Yeah. Yeah. I was hoping she'd catch, but that's good too. Like it. That's ridiculous and fun, and I like it. So, looks like maybe she's found something worth fighting for. And I didn't catch her name. I think it was Gabrielle, but she's tough in her own right. I like it. They're coordinated. Ooh, nifty. It's, I don't know what you would call that thing, but it's cool. I think I like her. I like that the actress is having fun with it. Like, she's into it. Kind of just going for it, and I like that.
You're with Draco.
Malfoy?
Tell him Xena says hello.
I wouldn't let him live. I'd send someone else with your message. That guy sucked. But yeah, that seems like a fun introduction.
Time of ancient gods.
Hello. This is fun. I think I'm gonna like this. It's got, you know, that 90s feel where it's just...
Was Xena.
Lucy Lawless, yeah. I love that name. It sounds like a porn name now.
Her courage will change the world.
Nice. Okay. This almost looks like Hobbiton.
You've got to teach me
Xena,
that.
we'd like you to move on. We don't want any trouble with you, Xena.
But Father, she saved. It's all right.
I plan to move on anyway.
Come on, she helped you guys.
Because we're betrothed doesn't mean you can boss me around.
You tell him. I like her.
You've got to take me with you. Did you see the guy they want me to marry?
It does seem troglodyte, right?
Like a gentle soul.
Troglodyte.
It's not
Like.
the gentle part I have a problem with. It's the dull, stupid part. Xena, I was born to do so much more.
It's in the script.
So where are you headed now?
These are some amazing names, by the way. I love names.
Don't even think about it.
What?
Following me?
But yeah, I love names, so I always pay attention to them. When they pop up, I'm like, yes, yes, yes. And there's some really cool ones in the show. I wonder where a lot of this was filmed. Like, is it all set? Ooh, you are an incredible looking person. Sam Raimi? Really? And they're color coded so they know who sent it.
Who has the green arrows? Green.
Well, what? That means he's good. Because he's the one who actually hit you.
Sign him up. Get the others out of my sight.
Yes, Draco.
Yep, that's right. Oh, so this is Malfoy. Yeah, I'm actually, a lot of the props and the costumes and things do look a lot like the game I play. Oh,
Hello,
hey there.
Draco.
Xena, you look good.
So do you. Except for that ugly scar.
It's nice of you to give me something to remember you by. It never would have happened if you'd been more cooperative.
Interesting backstory here. I can feel it brewing.
Your men were at a village today. I want you to spare that village.
I could have mercy on that village. You join with me. We'd make an invincible team.
What would you fight for? Is the question.
I can't do it, Draco.
What does that mean?
Means no. Guessing he doesn't get that very often.
I'm going home.
I dreamt of being with you in love, or against you in battle. You won't give me the satisfaction of either, will you? I'll spare that village, for old time's sake.
Thank you.
I tried to go home once. My father almost beat me to death with a blacksmith's hammer. You'll get the same treatment, I guarantee it.
Goodbye.
He's a little melodramatic, but not in a terrible way. Like, there was also a little bit of subtlety in his eyes, like when that showed sadness at some points. Ah, are we sneaking off? I think we are, because I know she is the actor who ends up being the companion to Xena, so I already know that going in. That's pretty much all I know, really. That she's a warrior princess and she's got the blonde friend. That's about all I got. Jeez.
What's in the bag?
That's your first question? Wouldn't it be, what are you doing?
I'm going to be a warrior, like her. I can beat you up. Yeah, but you're very strong for your age. He loves you, you know. But I don't love him.
Fair.
You'll finally have a room of your own.
Oh. It's very light out for night, but hey, that happens. You might have more than one moon, you never know. Oh, that fog was really pretty. Where did they film all of this? It's a really cool looking landscape. Is there gonna be a troll under that bridge? Yeah, I would trust the horse's instincts on this one, Xena. Oh, my. Okay, we got a cyclops. A blind one, looks like.
It's you!
You lost some weight since I saw you last.
Ever since you blinded me, a day hasn't gone by where I haven't dreamt of tasting your flesh.
Reasonable. That thing is cool. Jeez. Oh, donk. Horse is like, okay. He still doesn't look thrilled about it. Oh, this giant thing's kind of sad, dude.
You know, you should find a different line of work.
I'm a blind cyclops for crying out loud.
Oh, that is kind
You
of
could
sad.
hire yourself out to a village as a protector.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Probably toss you a sheep every now and again for payment.
Yeah, it sounds like that's a decent solution to your problem, dude.
Spread the word that we're doing it on Xena's orders.
Oh, sabotage.
There's no rest for the wicked.
Ain't no rest for the wicked till they close their eyes for good. Love that song. Lucifer, watch it on the channel if you're interested. How did he sneak up on you?
I know Xena, the warrior princess.
I hate Xena. It'll give me great pleasure to rip one of her friends apart.
Who said anything about friends? I've been tracking her to kill her. She'd never let a man get close enough to do her. At least not that kind of do her. But a young, innocent-looking girl like me, I'll catch her totally off guard.
You're really gonna mess her up, huh?
You're a little gullible there, dude.
I feel we're bonded in our hate for this she-demon.
Well, she seems clever and able to adapt to situations very quickly.
Thank the gods for dumb cyclopses.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, I'm liking the little pops of the soundtrack. Of the different vocal styles that they've got. It does give it sort of an otherworldly feel. Xena, do you have any awareness? I do like the costumes. Because they really do. They look very similar to the different sets of armor that you would get There we go. Good job, Xena. The different types of armor you would get in the game. So, particularly what Xena's wearing is something you'd find in that game. I like this. They have no awareness, far more than she did. Because clearly she knew that they were there. These are well-trained horses. They're just like, whatever's happening behind me is none of my business. I'd keep that horse, Xena. That's a pretty horse. I like it.
What do you think?
I think you got a sore throat.
Get him.
I've just blocked off the flow of blood to your brain. You'll be dead in 20 seconds unless I release you.
That's a nifty trick. It's like the Kill Bill 5-point palm hand exploding heart trick.
He plans to destroy your home valley.
I would have just probably let him die. Guessing a ruse of some kind, but I don't know what it would be.
I've been lying here, supplicating myself to the great god Hermes. And here you are. It's a miracle.
Anybody that had come along here would have been headed there.
Also, they could be going the other direction.
I've already gotten lost twice. I wore the wrong shoes. Look at
Look,
this.
I'm sorry.
She's cute.
I sing of Oedipus, king of Thebes, the most tragic of men.
She's ridiculous. I love it.
You're going to tell me about Oedipus? I knew Oedipus.
You knew Oedipus? I'd love to hear all about him.
I wouldn't. There are certain things about Oedipus I definitely wouldn't want to hear about.
The most tragic of all men. I saw him around.
Doing what? I don't want to know. I don't want to know what Oedipus was up to. I'm thinking Scotland, perhaps? Or some of these? Oh, that's quite pretty. But this kind of does, like, you know, the Highlands kind of look to it. Wherever it is beautiful and I want to go there. They just don't even... Like, nope, we're singing. We're singing in gatherings, docks. It's interesting because, you know, it's got the highland look, but then some of the trees are kind of like palm trees. So it's a very unusual looking, you know, set and such. It does have a feel of elsewhere to it. Not quite like. I'm guessing she's looking for her family. Oh, that would be Mother, wouldn't it?
Mother?
Well, they must have a complicated relationship.
Weapons aren't welcome in my tavern. Neither are you.
You have a cute shirt, lady.
The warlord Draco is marching on this valley. If we act now, we stand a good chance of stopping him.
We all remember what happened the last time you talked like that. We would rather die before accepting help from you again. We are not your people.
Oh.
I am not your mother.
Oh. Shut up, extras. That's harsh. That's got to be a thing to hear. Just a very painful thing to hear. Because it sounds like, I mean, clearly I don't have full context, but it sounds like she was trying to help whatever she did.
Choose a weapon. Now.
The first and second divisions are about ready.
You really think that's how that's going to work, dude?
To the sea.
I like the choreography. It's fun.
Northern border. We'll flank Amphipolis.
Do you really think any of this is going to work, dude? Also, that armor is useless.
Get someone to clean off my knife. Oh, and Gar, when we find her, she's mine.
Gar. I think Gar was just promoted. She just wanted her sword back. That's reasonable now.
Wanted to come home.
We know what you're up to, Xena, and we won't let you get away with it.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what
Her
are you
army
talking
is
about?
burning fields of the West Valley.
That's a lie.
I don't have armies.
It's Draco's army.
Then why are they carrying your banners and shouting your name?
Do what you will with her.
That looks bad.
Wait. Now, you don't know me. Xena is a changed woman.
I buried 2 sons because of her.
You think that Draco's bad news now? What do you think he'll be like when he hears that you knocked off his woman?
She is clever. I'll give her that. Not sure she appreciates that so much. I think she kind of was like just ready to die right there. A little bit of a death wish.
Hey, I just saved your life.
She didn't want it to be saved. I really think she was just like, whatever.
Where are we going?
To see my brother.
Wonder what her brother's like. Oh. Never mind.
I thought I could start over. But no.
Think you have to atone.
Not even Mother. I can't blame her. She can't see into my heart. But I've got to believe that you can. It's hard to be alone.
You're not alone.
Private conversation. But it is sweet.
We thought that if we pledged to supply your troops whenever you're in the area, that might be very valuable to you. More valuable than a bunch of dead villagers.
But not nearly as entertaining.
However, perhaps...
Lying sucker.
He's not lying. Hello, Draco.
How was the homecoming? Did they throw you a party?
Not quite.
You must know by now you can never escape your past. Celebrate your dark side. Don't run away from it.
You said one way or the other. It's the other.
Yeah, you just got rejected in front of everybody.
You choose the weapons. I'll choose the conditions. The first one to touch the ground dies.
I hope we don't lose him. He's kind of fun as a villain.
Kill the first one that touches the ground.
Yeah, the choreography is extra and kind of ridiculous, but in a really fun way that I do appreciate quite a bit.
Get him, Xena!
Oh, sure, now you're on Xena's side. Well, that's not fair. The scaffolding's breaking. What kind of craftsmanship? Yeah, so do they believe now that they're not together? Because the whole thing was, oh, your army's with Draco, and obviously no. So maybe they'll come around after she defeats them. Oh, nice. So you do care.
You're gonna die for them and they despise you.
Ooh. I love her little yells. Her trilling yells. They're so ridiculous and fun. Oh, losing your balance. And yeah, the craftsmanship, but granted it wasn't intended to withstand this kind of abuse. This is ridiculous.
Come on, Xena, walk on me. You can have my shoulders. I'll help you, Xena.
That's ridiculous. I kind of love it. Okay, that's just silly. Silly fun. Whose head did she use to stabilize that, I wonder? She's still not touching the ground.
I haven't touched the ground yet, Draco, but you have.
His back is flat on it.
You and your army clear out of the valley by sundown.
Let him live.
Swear it. On the head of Ares.
I swear.
I'm starting to wonder if I am incorrect that it's a spin-off of Conan, because they have different gods in Conan. No! Yeah, I was going to say, he doesn't want that. He wanted the fair fight. I respect it. What can I say?
A deal's a deal.
Okay, that's oddly respectable. So he's like evil lawful.
You can take the loot wagons, of course.
Give them back to him.
I don't want anything.
Good choice. She just wants her mother's respect and love, which hopefully she'll get. Here we go. Yes. Oh.
Mother, forgive me, please.
I forgive you, my little one.
Oh. Okay. Oh, that's a pretty shot. I like the colors. Well, that's good. She got some forgiveness from her mother. Maybe reestablishing some connections. It's probably just your friend. Yeah.
I was gonna follow you until you were in some jam.
But it's cold.
It's so cold out there. And the mosquitoes.
If it's cold, why are there mosquitoes?
I'm not the little girl that my parents wanted me to be.
None of us are.
You wouldn't understand.
It's not easy proving you're a different person. You can sleep over there.
It's the start of a beautiful friendship.
That's what friends do. They stand by each other when there's trouble.
All right. Friend.
Ah, Bernadette Joyce. That's a great name. There are way too many great names in this. I need to stop looking at them. But yeah, okay. Okay. I actually really enjoyed that. It was definitely, you know, some elements of it were a little dated, because it's quite an older show. I mean, this was back in the early 90s, if memory serves. Possibly late 80s, but I think early 90s. But overall, it was really fun. like some of the acting was a little melodramatic, but it didn't feel like they weren't good enough actors or anything like that. It was a little melodramatic and over the top, but in a way that they were having fun with. You know what I mean? It worked really well, actually, I think. It wasn't even like overacting, it was just melodramatic, which I kind of distinguish. I mean, they're related, but I do think of them as separate things. Overacting is when it's not even enjoyable, when they're just chewing up the scenery and hamming it up to the point that it's not even something that you want to pay attention to because it's too cringy. This was more, sly and, kind of cheeky, tongue-in-cheek, kind of wink-wink. Like, we're all in on the joke kind of thing. So, and you could tell that the actors were really having fun. And that's something that I really enjoy when I'm watching a show or a movie, is when you can tell that the actors are enjoying what they're doing. Because when you see that, you want to feel the same way, because we're empathetic creatures, monkey see, monkey do, that kind of thing. But yeah, that was actually really entertaining. I enjoyed that quite a bit, and I could see where we could follow up with this, and that's entirely up to you guys. If you are interested, let me know. You can like, comment, subscribe, all that, to kind of give me an idea if this is something we want to follow up with, or if we want to move on to different pastures. But I am going to have to figure out where they filmed that, because the countryside was really cool. I think maybe Scotland. But if it was Scotland, then I feel kind of bad for Lucy Lawless running around wearing nothing but like an armor bikini, because it was probably very cold. Because from what I know of Scotland, it's generally not a warm place. But yeah. Okay, yeah, that was very enjoyable, and we will, we could follow up with it if you guys are interested. You just gotta let me know. You can also check out the Patreon if you want to get the full reaction, or you can go ahead and check out the membership plan here on YouTube if you want to get early access to the edited videos. I want to say thank you to my early birds here on the channel, as well as my producers and other members over on Patreon. You guys are awesome. The support is much appreciated. Okay, well, I hope to see you in the next one. I'm Jessie Nebulous. Bye!